Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. It feels so good to be here with you girls. I just love you and I love this time that we get to spend together every morning. Um, I was thinking last night, like I always pray, like, where should we go the next day? Lead us where we need to go. And I kept hearing the words advocate, 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 advocate for yourself and also surrender, have fun, and align. And that's when all of the magic will happen. But we tend to control too much. We tend to want to do it our way. We want to put our own agenda on things. So today we're going to intentionally use the power of our breath to calm our parasympathetic nervous system completely down. Because when we're completely calm, and our bodies are calm, that's when we can um, hear any messages that need to come through. We can hear them, we can feel them, but we can't do it when everything is noisy. So we can use our breath to calm our nervous system down, and then we can hear. So, with all of that being said, go ahead and close down your eyes if you'd like, or put a soft gaze out in front of you. Just start to notice your breath. Notice the breath already that you have. When you close your eyes, when you focus in on yourself, say good morning to yourself. And I'm going to breathe in for 2 counts and exhale for 6. This is a quicker way. This is a good strategy to use if you are feeling panicky, if you're having a panic attack. This is a very good breath to go to. So, wherever you are, empty out. Inhale for 2. Exhale a long breath for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for 2. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2. Exhale, long exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now regulate more of your breath, allowing your inhales now to come from your belly again, traveling all the way up past your crown, and exhaling, matching the inhales, matching the exhales together. And as you do, starting to notice that peace in your body, that calm in your body, and knowing that that's where your true power lies, in your peace, in your calmness. We ask angels, our spirit guides, our ancestors, our ascended masters, gods, goddesses, specifically Athena. I know you want to be here in the morning with us. All spirit teams, please surround us. Help us get any messages that we need for this morning. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Continue breathing here. Long inhales, long exhales, allowing every exhale to release anything that no longer serves you, letting it go, any guilt, any fear, any loneliness, any doubt, letting all of that go. And this morning, stepping into your own personal true power. Imagine yourself in one of your favorite places now. Look around you. This place brings you happiness and joy and peace. Take your arm and imagine yourself taking those arms up to the sky, looking up, smiling and giggling. Take your feet out with your arms extended in a V in your leg, like a V. You kind of look like a star. You are a star. You are a shining star. And you're here in this time and space to show others that they too are stars. That we all have such a beautiful light to share with this world. But it is time to awake. It is time to wake up to all of the purposes, all of the light, all of the healing, all of the things, but not to get too overwhelmed. When we do get overwhelmed, knowing to go back into the space, to find our breath, to find our personal power. Our personal power lies in our peace and our calmness. With your arms out, looking up, you are a star. And you're giggling and you're laughing and you're looking around in your favorite place. And this is where your personal power is. So all you have to do, all we have to do is come to this space and align in this space and feel this joy and feel this happiness, true, true, true gratitude and joy for all that is and all that will be, and more will come when we surrender. When we surrender, when we surrender. So, guys, please help us let go of the wheel in 2023. And every time we start to touch the wheel again or drive away without anyone knowing because we think we know best, please let us stop in our tracks. I think we're all getting better at that. Taking that pause is so incredibly important for our own well-being, our physical well-being. When our nervous system is constantly going and we're in fight or flight, that is not okay. That can bring illness. That is not okay when we're not at ease. Dis-ease. When our body is at ease, we are well. A dis-ease is when we are not well. Something is off. Spirit team, let us focus this year, please, on stepping into our personal power, opening ourselves up to all of the possibilities. We have so much work to do, but we are all well equipped to do it. We are chosen. We are beautiful. We are powerful. Our power lies in peace and joy, not in run, 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 run. Help us remember that this year, to slow down, to be present, to do less and attract more. And when we feel a negative thought arise, using a choose again method, noticing the thought, noticing how it makes you feel, and then forgiving yourself for having the thought and choosing a better, positive thought, a higher frequency, helping us get into the habit of doing that right away instead of allowing that negative spiral to continue throughout our entire day, stopping it in its tracks, claiming our personal power again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And today, as we look up at the sky with our arms outstretched, giggling, laughing, aligning with joy, knowing that it's all ours, all of it, everything that we want, all of it's ours. When we relax and find our peace and find our personal power, we will surrender. We ask you all to help us let go and trust and be in that flow. Thank you, Spirit, for being here this morning. And we're going to listen just for a few moments. And maybe you are with your guides. Maybe you're hugging. Maybe you're just dancing. What do you see? Where are they? And maybe asking them if they have a message for you this morning. Ask yourself, step up for yourself, stick up for yourself, use your throat chakra. Do not let fear stop you. The only thing greater than fear, it seems, is hope. And hope is so powerful. And I feel so much hope for all of us moving forward. We fear, we truly will. The more we step into our own personal power. When we know who we are, we have no fear of anyone else, anything else. So let's step into our personal power here and truly recognize that every single one of us has beautiful gifts to give. There's no competition, only love. Love is the intention, healing is the intention, and then we're going to do it together as a team. Help us move forward together. Help us step into our personal power every single day by finding the peace and calm, the joy, the gratitude. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. When you're ready to bring awareness back into your fingers and your toes, maybe
Oh my god, I never muted myself.
I think one time you cleared your throat.
Oh, did I? I was like, "Oh
One
my
time.
gosh." I didn't even realize that. I was like, "Oh shit." Oh my gosh, that was so good, and you're so right about advocating for yourself.
I kept hearing about that
I love
over and over and yelling. They were like kind of like yelling at me about it. Like not in a mean way, but like do not you need to use these words tomorrow for these ladies.
And then what you said at the end, it's like, uh, when you know yourself, you don't, there's nothing that can like, and it's so funny too, because like honestly, I like even last night, like the girls missing it, like, and the easy some, but my level of exhaustion during this time of year, so it's like I don't feel bad. I mean, it's like, yeah, I feel bad, but I'm not like beating myself up over it like I would have in the past. Do you know what I
Right.
mean? Oh my God, oh my God. I'm like, well, I'm tired. You know what I
Meant
mean?
to be,
Yeah.
not meant to be. Like whatever happens, happens, right? And like not beating yourself up over it and not like
Yeah.
um
I didn't do
yeah,
it on purpose. You know what I mean? And
right.
it's just
When
like,
you know that your intention was in the right place, then
yeah,
it's so much easier,
yeah,
right?
yeah. But don't beat yourself up. Everybody, and I always say that,
Right.
you know?
I love that,
Yeah,
Jean.
grace. I always give myself lots of grace, which I didn't do before, you know? And then this time it's not even about grace. It's just like, huh? You know? I guess it is grace. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But just the advocating, because it's, you know, I've said that too when I do Reiki on people's throat chakra. So many people do not have a problem speaking up for other people. It's so funny how many women, especially shorter women that I do Reiki on, they're like, "Don't you dare fuck with my friend like that. Don't you dare touch my friend like that." Like when I'm on their throat chakra, the things that I see, they're like, "Don't you dare-" like they will like little chihuahua bite at your ankles. Don't you dare like fuck with their friend, but you mess with them and it's like, "Arr," like a hurt little puppy. And it's
Yes.
like, where's the fierce grace? Yes, but it's like you are so fierce when you advocate for your friends. Where the fuck is that when it comes to you? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
And so many people, it's insane how many times I see that on the throat chakra. No problem advocating for their children, their husband, their coworkers, their friends, their lovers, their parents, everybody else. But when it comes to advocating for themselves, nobody. They just won't do it. And that's why we say be your biggest fucking fan.
Yes.
It's not
Yeah.
ego, it's self-love. When you walk around like I'm the shit and fuck everybody else, that's ego. Right? But when you come from a place of love where you just love yourself, that's just love. You know what I mean? Has
Yeah. I think that we're I know that we're conditioned from a young age to be seen and not heard. At least that's how I was raised, be seen and not heard. And just that women are quiet and women, even if you work outside the home, you still have to do everything and in the home and all of the
mm,
so
Yeah,
it's taken me like all these years in my spiritual journey, especially the last 7 to 10, to like recondition myself,
yeah,
and it's like taking away that old wiring and rewiring all those neurons and those behaviors and it's a lot of work, but it is necessary if we want to move forward and do the things we need to do here.
yeah, but
We can't
also,
stay like puppy
also,
dogs. Yeah. I'm
also,
sorry.
also for me, was when you said we're not in competition with each other because we're not, and I never feel like I'm in
Yeah.
competition with anyone. But there are a lot of people and a lot of healers that
Yeah.
are just they don't share like information. It's like there's no secret. We're all doing this together, and we're not in competition with each other. We're all individual, and we're all gifted in our own way. And
Right.
I just sometimes I don't understand when other healers don't help each other. We're not in competition with each other. We're there to work together. We're there to help people. That's it. We're not like there's not special something about one person that is more special than another. We're
yeah.
all equally, we're all equal.
And the
There's no,
message is love. So, right, like Kim and I
Yeah,
talked
yeah,
earlier
yeah,
in the week, like Kim and I talked for a while, and we were both like, like I may have something that's going to reach a person that
yeah,
she may not, but she may have like, and kind of like when you
exactly.
get those people, you kind of like, I
Yeah,
get a read on them, and I'm like, and I'll pass them on if they're
yeah,
not for me, right? And I know that, but I know that Kim would be amazing with that. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
then
I have
she'll
yeah,
do
I've
the
lost
same with
so many
me, like,
clients so many clients like, you know what, I think you should go to Garrett, you know what, I think you should go to
Yeah.
Chanel, you know what, I think
Yeah.
you should go to Tammy, you know what, I have no ego when it comes to that, like at all. Do you know what I mean? And that's the thing too. And I always encourage other people, like, I worked for this, and so you can have it too, like the intuition,
Yeah.
all of that. Like it's not, I'm not anybody special. I'm
Exactly.
someone who chose to open the box. I chose to open the gift. I chose to
Yeah.
work that muscle. Do you know what I mean? The same thing as
Exactly.
like you do with these intuition exercises, the
Exactly.
meditating, all that. It's all exercising your spiritual muscles.
Yeah.
Mm. Mhm.
And
And we
that's what I
didn't,
mean. Exactly. And like for me, if I resonate with someone and I share their posts, I share what they're
Mhm.
offering because I believe in that person. And I'm like, absolutely, look, here is another amazing person. Share, share, share. Because
Mhm.
I don't know. I just don't understand some people that aren't like that.
yeah. Yeah, it was so funny because Garrett had done the Akashic Records meditation and I shared everywhere on my TikTok and everything. And he was like, he messaged me, he's like, Kim, I've never had such a big turnout, like ever. I was like, I shared that shit everywhere, Garrett. And he was like, thank you. He had so many people on that Zoom because I was like, you do not want to miss this Akashic Records meditation. You know what I mean? Like, jump on it. So yeah, it was nice. But just the whole community, and we talked about it last night too. Just it's just awesome to be in this space where there's no cattiness, because I did run
Mhm.
into that. I left the first two spiritual groups that I admin like about 2 years ago. They got real catty and high schoolish, like mean girls. And I was like,
Ew. Stop it.
what,
Ew.
where am I? Did the
Right.
matrix just flip? It was insane how these two women who led these groups, and they flipped on Chanel, my mentor of all people, and they tried to say that my Reiki didn't work because I wasn't using a Sui, that I had to use a Sui before I used Kundalini. So because I wasn't certified in a Sui, that, and I was like, really? Because I have a lot of clients who could probably tell you that my Reiki works. You know what I mean? So you just, like I
No,
said,
absolutely. There's no order. Like whatever you're drawn to, that's what you do. I mean, for God's sake, like
and I
Mhm.
had
like
literally been doing Reiki over a year at this point, and they
oh
were
my
trying to tell me,
gosh.
yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, bye. Yeah, ego. It was all ego, Gene. Oh, and that's the one thing too,
Mhm.
Caroline, I wanted to mention, or Karina, when you said about growing, and here's the thing, guys, even in the spirituality, now I'm my spiritual ego. Like straight up with my marriage, I feel like I'm like, well, I'm the one that's in the higher vibration. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? And I'm really in a place right now where I'm being put in check. So that's another reason why I'm being told to go into hermit mode, because not that I have like a big spiritual ego, but it's popping up in areas of my life
Mhm.
where I feel like I don't need to, that's you. That's all you. You need to go get your shit together. You know what I mean? Like,
It's hard not to have, because we're releasing the other ego, right? The physical 3D ego. And then you get a taste of helping someone and you see their life change for the better, right? And then it happens again. And then you bless somebody else. And then the spiritual side of you, like the human side gets into that spiritual, it's like intertwines and it goes, you're doing a good job. You're pretty amazing at this. You know what I mean? And like, and
Mhm.
you have to put yourself in check. Like, it's not me. I am just a facilitator. I'm willing, and I'm willing to do the work to heal, to be the facilitator, but I am still healing. I am not where I am, you know what I mean? Like, I am just a facilitator. I'm being used, and I'm humbled and honored to be used in this way.
Yeah.
Right.
And
But
that's the
it's so
thing too,
easy to slip into.
it's not, it's the part that where it's like where I see some people struggling and I'm like, well, I can't help you. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like I don't know how to describe it. It's just like, oh well, go do your work, go do what you need to do. You know what I mean? Like it's like, and with certain like my husband, do you know what I mean? Like it's hard. It's
Mhm.
so hard. Like it's so hard. And you just have to like figure it out. You know what I mean? I put the messages up. I hope people can see those. But Jean was saying it's all our choice, chaos or joy. Do you know what I mean? She was raised to be polite, and then ego, and then Melinda said the ego is determined to kill us. Oh, wait, remember Karina? Something about you were gonna say something?
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make a general announcement
Yeah.
that we have someone here who actually goes by several different names. Sharon,
Imposter.
Melinda, Rita, Catherine, Sharon, Melinda, Sharon. Can you tell us more about this Galaxy Girl? Can you tell us what all this means? We found something out last night that was rather interesting. You're on mute.
I don't know if anybody else knows this.
We were shocked. Go ahead, Melinda.
Well, the funny thing about it is the light of this day is what's in a name?
What's
I
in a
think I
name?
came in with that. I've got like a million names, but you want to know the story around like how I got to be Melinda?
Yes.
Well, no, Melinda
Yeah.
is not her real name,
Or
guys. We found
yeah.
out last night the Melinda Lane is not Melinda Lane. That's the whole thing.
Melinda Lane, and it's shocking. And I even have a credit card with Melinda Lane on it because
Stop it right
the
now.
guy went by the kiosk and asked, and he looked at my birth certificate, my driver's license, but he was just checking the picture, so he didn't really check the name on it. And so I ended up with a credit card with Melinda Lane on it, which I love to this
That is
day.
hilarious because when they check your social security, oh, I know you're in Canada, so I don't know, but in
Yeah.
the US, if the name and the social security number don't match, well, who knows? They probably do it anyway. Yeah. Then so Melinda tells us her original name was Rita.
Was
No,
my birth
Ruthie.
name. So I came in incarnated, and my birth name was Sharon Lisa Atkinson. And then at 18 months or so, I was adopted, and my name became Ruth Elaine Tubby. And then when I first got on the spiritual journey back in the early 2000s, I guess, right at the beginning, my name became Melinda Lane because I have struggled with, well, from glam to glum, from glum to glam. So I was wanting to get out of the glum a little bit, like Ruth Tubby was my birth name, adopted name. Ruth Tubby. Never had a good ring to it. Tubby, 2x4, couldn't get through the bathroom door. Are you kidding me? No, I didn't like it.
Freaking love
And-
you.
Ruth Tubby, I'm
Oh my
sorry. I'm
God.
so
I
glad
mean,
that that's not
Melinda,
like.
what would we do without you?
I'm
Keep
sorry
going.
that's not your birth name or the name you kept because I
Mhm.
agree with you. Like, who the fuck is Ruth Tubby? Like,
Right?
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, it just didn't ring. And so I went to Melinda Lane, and then which thought I was going inside and getting my Holy Spirit to give me my name. And so it came up as Melinda, and then I just polished that off. And but I have another name I really am attached to. The most attached to actually is Ratty McBride, mountain lion tamer, and that's from all my years of whitewater rafting. And I'm like, I can do the Ratty McBride better than anybody you'll ever meet, like out there. Okay, we're
I'm just
talking
gonna call
out
you
there.
Ratty from now on. I can't
I
even
love
remember
it.
that.
Ratty. Right?
I
But
love it.
I've come to realize like names are for everyone else anyway. Like
Yeah.
I really am working towards the light. Like in my mind, I don't give a fuck what your name is. Like to tell you the truth, like I just want to see your light.
I
Yeah.
And
know.
Yeah.
but
Energy. Mhm.
not everybody's like anyway. I mean I see that as kind of devaluing others in a way too. So I mean I think I'm going to cancel that. Cancel, because some people are really attached to their name, right?
Yeah. I told you I couldn't change my last name when I got married. I really had a problem being forced to change my name. I was like, why the fuck do I have to change my last name? Why? Why? You know what I mean? Like I really, really that's why even my Facebook, it's Kim Cardiel early. I'm Kim fucking Cardiel. It's who I've been for 39 fucking years. And now you want me to change it? Like I had a hard time with that.
Well, in Canada, in Quebec, you're not even allowed to take on your husband's name.
I need to move to Canada. I told Todd he should become Cardiel.
Why aren't you
Yeah,
allowed?
but-
That's so odd to
I-
me.
Yeah,
But-
I'm not sure why. You're just not.
But some places, like in the UK, you don't have to take the partner's name, but you can actually take your husband. Sorry, the husband can take your name if you want.
You could do that here too. Yeah. And you don't have to take your husband's name. That's why I didn't. The only reason I did was because of our child. In the
Mhm.
hospital, when the
Yeah.
child is born, it'll say baby early, baby Cardiel, the name of the mother. So it matches. His first son was born out of wedlock. So the baby at the hospital was baby, whatever his mom's name was. So I didn't want his first baby born in marriage to also not have his name. Do you know what I mean? I wanted the baby to say baby early
Yeah,
hospital. And so literally I did it for him because I could have given
yeah,
two, but literally for my husband, I was like, no, he needs, it has to be
Totally.
early.
Yeah.
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 Well, I mean, in my household, because I wasn't married at all, and I thought I was going to be with the father for like ever. There's like 3 different surnames. So there's my surname Smith, my other daughter is Brewitt, and then my other daughter is Keane. So none of us have got the same surname.
Oh, that's so
Mhm.
funny. Well, that's what happened. Well, that's why I was telling the girls yesterday. I go to the Social Security office. I go, can I keep my last name as my middle name? They go, sure. So I changed my Social Security card. It says Kim Cardiel Early. Go right from there to the DMV. The DMV was like, you can't do that. You're Kimberly Ann Early now. And I was like, what? So my driver's license says Kimberly Ann Early. My passport never changed. So my passport says Kimberly Ann Cardiel. So I'm like, well, the real Kim Shady, please stand up. I got all different names on all my documents. I'm like, who knows? Who knows who the fuck I am? I'm still
Yeah.
figuring it out myself. Yeah.
That's perfect. I
But
love it. I
uh,
love it. I love it.
I love you all so much.
Mhm.
Have a great weekend. And Sunday is New Year's Day, but I am doing a meditation on Sunday morning.
At
So
6
Sunday morning.
a.m.
I'm going to do it at 8 a.m.
Perfect.
I'm going to do it
Thank
8
you.
a.m. So I'll let everybody know 8 a.m. on New Year's Day. It's going to be
Okay.
like free for anybody new and obviously free for all the old members.
Mm.
Anybody new that's joining in January, we are charging $10 a month only to, it's all going to charities. So it's not like it's
Mhm.
for us, you know what I mean? So literally just to energy exchange and then go help others. So that's why. But none of you guys, anybody who's already been on, you guys are grandfathered in.
Well, it might be a good way to support you too, actually. I was thinking about that as I drifted off to bed last night. Your project, your dream, what
Yeah.
you're working on, you know? And
Yeah.
I'm
That's
like,
why
can
I
I
said
do
like,
$10? I'm like, yeah, I think you can do.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm thinking about that. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I love you ladies so much. Thank you. And I will
Mm.
see you on Sunday. So I'll make an announcement too.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
and
sounds
Kim,
amazing.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a
Kim-
new, I want to be grandmothered in. Yes, Jeannie, you can be grandmothered in.
Grandmother
Oh.
Dan, I love it. I love it.
And Kim, are you doing a vision? You're doing a vision board on Sunday, is it?
Yep, and that's on
What
Sunday too.
time?
That's gonna be at 3 o'clock our time and noon Pacific Standard Time.
So 3 o'clock our time.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm
So
gonna put
3
that
o'clock
on
Eastern.
Eastern Standard Time. Yep.
So
Yeah.
8 o'clock to 8 p.m. for me.
Oh yeah, that would be 8 p.m. for you. Yep. That's why we
Yeah.
did that. So it works like for everybody. Well, not
Yeah.
everybody, but yeah. Yep. I should put that. I'll be like 8 p.m. UK time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to the Legion drinking. I mean, dancing. I said drinking, isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I guess I know what's on my life. That slipped out.
Yeah, that was Ruthie. Tell Ruthie go away. Ruthie wants to drink on New Year's.
I love it. She's all about it.
Yeah, she wants to drink. But all right, and I'll put an announcement up too in the new Zoom link. So I love you all.
Right
so
on.
you
much.
Love
What a
you.
way to fucking end this year,
I
guys.
Love you
know,
too, man.
right?
Thank you all
Right?
for being on here. Yes,
Mhm.
yes. Perfect. 7 of us too. Look at that. And you know
Perfect.
2023 is a 7 year. How fucking
Mhm.
crazy is that? 223. Yeah, somebody did it. It's a spiritual,
Ah,
it's a 7, a spiritual year, which is great. It's the end of a journey. A lot of people are going to be completing things and
yeah,
moving into new cycles. It's going to be, I'm like, my heart's like, just thinking about it. It's going to be like,
I
such
know.
a year.
It's so exciting
Yeah,
for all of us and like where we have come from and where we grew so quickly.
yeah,
And like I keep saying, step in, like let go, release, surrender, have fun, have fun,
yeah,
have fun, have fun. That's where your
yeah,
power is.
yeah.
Having fun.
Yes, really quickly too, guys. When I say 2023 is going to be explosive and amazing, people think, oh my God, all these good things are going to happen to me. No, there's going to be growth. Okay. I have somebody in my life that panics over anything. They tried to fly to California for the holidays. They got stuck in Arizona, in Phoenix. They had to drive the 5 hours to San Diego, which isn't a big deal, right? This person freaked the fuck out, thinking, why do bad things happen to me? So I want you to keep in mind that is not a bad thing. When things like that happen, that is the universe
Mhm.
forcing you to grow in areas where you need growth. This person freaks out over the slightest little, oh my God, my flight got canceled. There was the solution. Get a car, drive to San Diego, 5 hour drive, not a big deal. Things like that happen in your life, not because God hates you, not because shitty things are happening. Oh my God, why is this happening to me? It's happening for you to grow, for you to step up into your power, for you to advocate for yourself, for you to be the person that you're supposed to be. So if 2023 hands you shit like that, it's not a bad year. It is your team saying, this is the year to step the fuck up. Here's the situation,
Mhm.
step it up. Period. All right. So when things like this happen, guys, it is not a bad thing. It is your team saying, this is you leveling the fuck
Mhm.
up. Okay. What are we going to do? You're going to cry about your flight getting canceled? Or are you going to put your big fucking girl panties on, run a fucking car and drive? Period. All right. That's the energy we're stepping into in 2023. We're going to advocate for ourselves. We're not going to fucking take any situation and let it crush us. We're going to crush the situations. All right. That's the energy for 2023.
Mhm.
I love you.
Step
Yeah,
up and shine. I love that,
yeah.
James.
It's
Shine.
just as
Yes.
well, it's like, when you see a crash on the motorway, as in like you're in a massive like queue, and I'm like, thank you, angels, for it not being me. You look at it that way. And
Mhm,
maybe they didn't get on that plane because that plane, something might have happened to that plane and it saved
mhm,
you from something happening to you.
mhm,
That's, you
mhm.
flip it around.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yep, yep, yep. Exactly. That's why when we say your thoughts are so powerful, how you think of the situation is what it is.
It
Just don't
is.
make it bad. It's an
Right.
experience, an
Mm.
opportunity for growth. Step it up. Step it up. And
Mm.
if you don't know how, then keep coming back here. All right, ladies. I love you all so much. I'll see you in
Love
the
you
new year.
too. Have a good
I love
weekend.
you. All
Mwah.
right.